Sugar back again for another film review, and here's all Sugar has to say about that. So this film follows the journey of Shang-Chi, a native of China who travels to the United States to escape his past. Well, suddenly his past comes back to find him, and he embarks on a journey not only to resolve his past, but to open up the doorways to a brand new, unexpected future that is waiting for him, unlike any journey he has embarked upon before. Now let me talk about the things that I did enjoy. I enjoyed all of the fight sequences, all of the action sequences, and let's talk about a remarkable cast of Asian actors. I love to see Asian films. I've been enjoying them since I was a little girl because I know that with an Asian film, I'm going to get some clean, sharp, tight fight sequences, and that's what I enjoy time and time again. So that was already fantastic. And also, let me just throw in the mix that this film, since Thursday at many of the theaters, because that's when I went to see it on Thursday, has been sold out, and already before we even hit Labor Day, okay, it's been bringing in some record numbers in the box office during a pandemic. So talk about reinvigorating the theater. All right, Marvel did that as it would normally do, and this is our first film that we have seen since all of what happened during Endgame. So that is fantastic. So back to what I enjoy. I enjoyed some of the performances. I enjoyed the fight sequences as well as the performance by lead actor Amy Lee Yu, who plays Shang-Chi. I also enjoyed performances by actress Michelle Yeoh, who I always love. I've been watching her work now for a few years, and she's always so captivating on the screen, not just with her beauty, but by her performances. She always gives us a nice clean fight, but when she's not fighting, she knows how to draw us in. She knows how to captivate us with not just her words, but her eyes, by her emotions. And she don't need to be on the screen long, but whenever she's there, she's just truly, truly remarkable. So I enjoyed seeing her. I enjoyed the infusion of Chinese culture throughout the entire film. I love the sprinkling of Chinese proverbs within the piece. It was just sprinkled enough so you got a peek into the Chinese culture, and then saw how these proverbs then direct the character and help them to shape their life. I also appreciated the themes of families and just the inheritance that we bring from our ancestors, from our mother and father, and how that helps us to become the person that we are, and how that helps us to make decisions for the future. I know we all can relate to that because there are some things that our parents has given us that sometimes can feel like it's a curse, but between the good and the bad create a magical person that we are. So I love those themes. I appreciated when we first go to Talo that we see this mythical, magical village that then brings us into the piece further to help shape and really create the world that we are embarking on. You know, interestingly enough, a lot of those characters I saw in Talo, that's where the mother comes from, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna give you too many spoilers. Those creatures reminded me very much of some of the creatures I used to see in the Never Ending Stories. If you've never seen that film, take a peek and then reference it and then let me know your thoughts, because some of them look familiar. But because this is Disney Marvel money, it is definitely done on a grander scale than in the Never Ending Story. But still, I was looking at the familiarity, and so that's cool. You know, we pick inspiration here and there. Also, I appreciated a few special guest appearances from individuals that we've seen in the Marvel Universe before. That's all I'm going to say. That answered a few questions, and I appreciated a cameo from our good friend Wong that we know from Doctor Strange. You know, interestingly enough, at the end of the film, he says something to the effect to the main characters that you are preparing to embark on a journey unlike anything that you have ever encountered before, a long and unexpected journey. And I was laughing to myself because I know he's kind of like speaking to the long journey that you can be when you enter the Marvel Universe. But we're going to see how that's going to work out, because I understand that there's some new rules in Marvel concerning how long actors can stay with a film, but I guess we just all going to have to go on the journey together and see how that comes. Let's talk about what I did not truly appreciate was the script. I feel with all of the Marvel magic going on around that the script could have been just a little bit tighter. Like Awkwafina, who I always enjoy watching. I loved her in Crazy Rich Asians. I think she was spectacular. She was funny. But in this film, she didn't quite hit. And I blame that on the script. Like, there was a scene when they were in the plane and she was trying to hit a few jokes. And I believe those were written in jokes and they did not quite hit. So that was a little bit disappointing. I think overall, all of the actors did the best with the script that was provided to them, but there were a few lulls in the script that I would have appreciated it being just a bit tighter. However, when we did encounter the tender moments in the script, those were really captivating, well performed, good scenes. And so I guess you just gotta like weigh the good with the bad, and then you just gotta just take what you get. So I appreciated those tender moments. Those were great, but those lulls, I was like, ugh. But you know, you never know what you're gonna get with an action film. I would say that a lot of time went into the action sequences, the fights. You know, it's as if everybody was so excited about doing kicks and punches that they forgot to punch up the script. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. I give this film a B+. As I said, the script could have been a little bit more alluring, more tighter for me, but overall, we had some good action, good fights. I love a good fight and some good performances. And again, that's all you can expect sometimes from an action film. Whatever the case is, I am looking forward to see what Shang-Chi will do and where he will take us and what remarkable antagonists we're going to encounter, because I mean, we love the films, but it's the bad guys that we want to see what they're going to do. So overall, good performances. Love all the Asian actors. Some of my faves were in there that I have seen from other films, but as I said, a B+ because I would have liked it to be just a little bit tighter. If you happen to see the film, please let me know your thoughts. And that's about all Sugar has to say about that.